The internet, it's truly a wonderful place. I mean, it's a place for geniuses, and it's a place for idiots. But, of course, for every Einstein, we will have a Adam Sandler. And I think the Adam Sandler we're going to look at today is Kickstarter. Kickstarter, as I'm sure most of you guys know, is a crowdfunding website where basically you can throw money at useless projects. Now, that's not to say that I hate Kickstarter.
Well, I kind of do.
But that doesn't mean to say it hasn't produced some fantastic work, such as Kung Fury. In fact, one of the greatest things ever conceived was probably created on Kickstarter, that being the Neko Para OVA.
Also, if you tell me that Cinnamon isn't best waifu, we're gonna have a few problems here, buddy.
But food-based cats aside, we're not looking at something fantastic today. In fact, we're looking at the bottom of the bin, the lowest caliber, I don't even know what to call it, but...
It's bad. That's the point, okay?
Let's take a look here. I've found something that, well, words don't really do it justice. I'm just going to show you. So, here it is. It's called the Airo Vision Plus, and it claims to be an absolutely revolutionary coffee machine. Right off the bat, it looks like some sort of, milling machine or some crazy contraption. But there's a video, so let's check it out. Okay, so not 20 seconds in, we have our first spelling error. We are already able to manufacture what everyone others are still trying to design. I get it, guys. English is hard. You know, making a Kickstarter is hard, but, you know, when you're asking for $580,000, you might want to get your spelling there, right? You know, do a little bit of grammar check, you know, maybe. Maybe just put it in Microsoft Word. You know, it'll even highlight the inconsistencies there for you. It'll do it right there. But nah, that's too much work. Okay, no. I was sort of on board. Okay, I wasn't really. But when you got to smartphone wireless charging, who cares, okay? It's wireless charging for your smartphone. If you really want wireless charger, then get a wireless charger and put it on, I don't know, your table. Why do you need it attached to your coffee machine? Is that why there's this big whole bulky side portion of this device? Is it just for the wireless charging? It's stupid. Why? What's the point? Now, there's no real reason for me to pause the video right here. I just want to make a note how they mentioned this height adjustable coffee dispenser. What you'll see a lot of in this project is a lot of repeating. I know you guys don't know this, but I've already seen the video, and I will show you later on that they repeat a lot of the same phrases over and over again, and this just happens to be one of them. So I'm just making a little note of it here. That being said, it does happen quite a bit, so I'm going to put a little Megumin here. And every time you see that Megumin, it means that something will be repeated or has been repeated. So, yeah, keep an eye out for that. Now, they have another statement here saying that the top surface of the machine is made out of corian. This is sort of a grammatical mistake, I guess, because corian isn't really a thing. Corian is actually a brand, and as a brand, they create solid surface material. It's acrylic polymer. Okay, so this exclusive anti-drip system, as they're calling it, is probably one of the only redeeming qualities of this project. It's kind of cool, you know? You won't have any drips from a coffee machine. Not that that's really a big problem anyway. I mean, if your coffee machine drips, you know, either you just clean it up or, I don't know, put something under it. You know, it's not too big of a problem, but, you know, it's cool, I guess. So here's another thing that I'm sort of going to give them credit on, because they did invent it, but I'm going to have to rescind that credit because of the fact that they're sort of packaging this Airo capsule, right? That's the thing they've created. They've created a capsule, which is basically like a coffee cup, I guess, that's biodegradable, eco-friendly, compostable, yada yada yada. I think that's kind of cool, actually. Why don't you sell that instead of selling, oh, I don't know, this piece of crap friggin' coffee machine? That sounds like a really cool idea, and it's much cheaper. You can send it to people. Like, distribution would be a lot easier. You could put in your award tiers. Although the shape is a little bit different than your like traditional like coffee cup sort of a thing that you'd put in your coffee machine. So if you basically just change that and then, you know, kept the material the same, I don't think the shape affects how biodegradable it's going to be. But if you just did that, you know, I think you had a real good product there. However, you decided to package that with this idiotic coffee machine. So I can't really give you credit there. So here's a big load of horseshit right here, okay? I don't know what they're really going for here, but they say it's durable, they say it's hygienic, they say it's repairable, it's non-toxic, whatever, okay? It's eco-friendly? What do you mean it's eco-friendly? Like, it's not benefiting the environment. I mean, it's not really harming the environment. However, if you're sort of talking about corian in it of itself, corian is made out of bauxite, which is a type of ore, right? And bauxite ore mining is ridiculously, like, hazardous, for not only for people, for the environment as well. I mean, like, here, I just have a couple clips of, I just did some very basic research, right, into this, right? That's a load of bull, right? Your eco-friendly thing, that's some nonsense right there. Unless you mean something else, I don't know what that could imply, but from what I'm getting right now, no. Okay, at least there's like somewhat of a new point right here, so I can take the burden away from Megumin for a little bit.
Muchos arigato, Tomo.
What the hell is that? Well, that aside, I think it's kind of dumb for you to list as a feature that your coffee machine is compatible with a standard brewing cup. Yeah, it's standard for a reason. It should fit every coffee machine conceivably designed ever. That's why it's standard. I don't think that's really a selling point. Turbulence control in the time domain. What? What's a time domain? Do you mean like the fourth dimension? Do you mean like that the thing from the TARDIS, the time vortex from friggin' the Doctor Who? You mean that? What's the time domain? Actually, now that I think about it, I might have figured it out. You know how in mathematics you have range and you have domain? Well, those are restrictive functions for space. However, maybe they mean by time domain, they mean like some sort of restriction on time itself. I don't think their device can restrict time itself. It's not like the friggin' microwave time machine, but I don't know, maybe. Guys, I'm at a loss for words. I really don't know what this statement means. The state-of-the-art level in the extraction of coffee, and other beverages. Look, it's causing me to stutter. Like, honestly, I don't... At this point, you should really realize that none of this means anything. It's just a bunch of nonsense filler. But, yeah, I think that's gonna do it for this time, at least. I'm definitely gonna make a part 2 to this video, but it's already been like 10 minutes, and there's still plenty to go. So, thank you for tuning in. Make sure to like the video, favorite, comment, share. I mean, I don't know if you want to. I don't really give. Yeah, that's about it. Man, that was a bad, friggin' awkward ending. I'm just gonna go now.